OG team, how are we doing today? I hope everyone's doing great. So I was having this thought where when Danny and I first decided that I was going to run the tool gauntlet, a process that so far I'm quite enjoying, and it's been very educational. But Danny was there were certain songs he did not want me to react to, or at the very least he kind of felt were played out. Sober was one of them. Sober is sort of like one of those songs. It's like every casual, I guess, for lack of a better term, but it's one of Tool's, I guess, most played out songs, for lack of a better term. So they just felt like there really was no need to react to it. Then we got our members area, and I was like, well, shoot, why don't I shoot a sober reaction? I guess for some people that might be an achievement, but no, I'm always sober. But it would be interesting to shoot a reaction to a song that we don't have on the main channel. Do something just for you members, and it's kind of cool because it's a legendary live performance. So many reactors have done this, so I'm going to give it my best, and just going to leave it here for you members to enjoy or to laugh at, one of the two. Either way, thank you so much for joining the OG team. We love you guys, and I am now going to check out Sober from Tool. By the way, I just finished H. That was a fantastic experience. It is going to be interesting having passed Undertow and gone right to H, going back to this Tool's heavier days. But I'm looking forward to it. So if y'all are ready, grab yourself a drink. You see what I did there? But let's listen to Sober. I couldn't tell. Was that Adam, or was that the bassist that was like strumming like that? It's very interesting. Yeah, 15 seconds in, I'm pausing. I know. Look at this to me. Excuse me. So yeah, there's Adam doing his wall of sound thing. So that was the bassist strumming like that. That is very unique and very interesting. Playing it like a rhythm guitar, sort of like going all Lemmy on it, which is about the only time you'll ever hear Tool and Lemmy perhaps discussed in the same sentence. Or at least Tool and Motorhead. Motor Tool? Does that work? Toolhead? I don't know. God, it's a wicked groove. Really ominous.
Just behind me, shouting every step I take, begging every promise empty, pointing every finger at me, waiting like a stalking butler, who upon the finger rests, murdered now the battle must be, just because the sun has come. Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but the past time? Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but the past time? Why we've not been so
hard to pause Tool songs. I mentioned this in the H review, but their songs are very consistently interesting on a sonic level. So I was going to go back to Maynard's vocal entrance because I am really impressed how strong and how clear his voice is on this. Just gotta let that thing load. I like how it's outdoors, so there's a slight wind that's giving his shirt and his hair a bit of a tussle. It definitely adds to the drama.
shouting every step I take,
Oh,
making every promise empty, pointing every finger at me, waiting like a stalking butler, who upon the finger rests, murdered now the battle must be, just because the sun has come. Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but the past and done? Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but the past and done? Why can we not be sober? Just want to start this over. Why can't we sleep forever? Just want to start this over.
okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the lyrics to Sober because here I am. It's kind of a spur of the moment thing, guys, so bear with me. Here I am reacting to a Tool song without the damn lyrics pulled up. That is not my brightest moment. Hopefully y'all didn't see how horribly dirty my keyboard is. So let's check these out. There's a shadow just behind me, shrouding every step I take, making every promise empty, pointing every finger at me, waiting like a stalking butler, who upon the finger rests. Murder now the path of must we Murder now the path of must we just because the sun has come. Real quick, the stalking butler thing made me go, what the is he going on about? But you know the old saying, the butler did it. So I guess maybe a stalking butler would be someone that you perceive as being guilty of something when they're not, or perhaps someone who is guilty. Jesus, won't you fucking whistle something but the past and done. Jesus, won't you fucking whistle something but the past and done. Why can't we not be sober? Just want to start this over. And why can't we drink forever? I just want to start this over. I am just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and fall as well. I will find the center in you. I will chew it up and leave. I will work to elevate you just enough to bring you down. Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but what's past and done? Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but the past and done? See, I didn't get that either. Something besides what is past, something besides what has already been done. Very few people make me feel as stupid as Maynard does. Why can't we not be sober? I just want to start this over. And why can't we sleep forever? I just want to start this over. Why? I am just a worthless liar. Henry Rollins is popping in my head right now. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and fall as well. I will find the center in you. I will chew it up and leave. There's a meme about that regarding a Tootsie Roll Pop that I cannot get out of my head. I'm sorry. It's a very, very serious and very cutting song. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Why can't we not be sober? I just want to start things over. And why can't we sleep forever? I just want to start this over. Why? I want what I want. Repeated 4 times. So yeah, this is very angry Maynard pointing a very purposeful finger at people who are stuck in dead end life habits. Why can't we not be sober? Basically, why can't we be drunk forever? Why can't we drink forever? I just want to start this over. Again, you're trying to get away from life when you're doing stuff like that. Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but what's past and done? I love that. Once I finally figured out the linguistics behind it, that's an amazing lyric. Again, that's talking about religion, which is constantly obsessed with the past. And even nowadays, even these aspects of like constantly going back to the days of colonialism and slavery and stuff like that, this constant obsession with the past. And the problem is when you're always looking behind, you can't look forward. You can't move forward when you're looking behind. And trust me, that's why people in charge want to make sure that we're always looking behind, that we're always hating ourselves, that we're always self flagellating so they can be there to save us. I am just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and fall as well. I will find the center in you. I will chew it up and leave. Again, it could be a toxic human. It could be, again, one of the structures that is. I do some. This part is really rubbing off. Danny's really rubbing off on me in this way. But yeah, just things like organized religion or just any kind of dogmatic movement that just sort of like takes who you are and destroys it so they can replace it with their own programming, which is, yeah. Okay, so a couple minutes in, if it's all right with you guys, I'm going to start this over because I really kind of want to get the feeling of it again now that I know the lyrics. So let's do this again. Very percussive. Love it. I love that Maynard's face. Yeah. And I'm looking at that Paul. Okay, so I'm an 80s metal guy. All right, grew up in the 80s, love that stuff. But can you imagine, like you're used to going to see bands like Rat or Def Leppard or whatever, you're used to seeing guys with poofy hair and skin tight zebra print spandex pants prancing around the stage, and a friend of you says, "Hey, let's check out this band Tool," and you go to the concert and you see this motherfucker on stage looking at you with that face. That would be terrifying. Yeah. Yeah, it's a new age. uh,
Just behind me, shouting every step I take, making every promise empty, pointing every finger at me.
Great use of space in that vocal line. There's always a pause before he begins again.
Waiting like a stalking butler, who upon the finger rest, murdered now the battle lusty, just because the sun has come.
Sort of this Maynard's top end there. It sounds beautiful. It's clear. It's got power. I might have noticed this in a later video as well, but Maynard live honestly does seem to be a bit stronger than in studio. And in studio, like there's a lot more you can do with production and with effects and stuff like that to make things more interesting. But live, when you're just got the voice going, yeah, like I'm really impressed by his voice here. Wow. Okay, and this is the posture that I've heard so many reactors talk about, how he's hunched over, and like even his movements. Sometimes there's this sort of people whose body moves from the music almost like instinctively. It's not, it's not a choreographed dance. It's not an act. It's not even sort of a personality thing. This is just how their body behaves when this music hits them. But between the lyrics and just the anguish in Maynard's voice and this posture, it very much has a vibe of this sort of tortured prophet who is bearing the weight of this knowledge that no one will listen to. I guess I guess the song maybe for Tool fans is just it's old news maybe, or it's just it's one of those things because they've heard it so many times or it's been mainstreamed or whatnot that it just sort of fades in. And of course, Tools has evolved to the point that they've created, multiple classics. They did a song based on the Fibonacci sequence, for God's sakes, and sort of metallic perfection like Descending. So maybe a song like this sort of gets washed out of the memory. But for a guy who's not familiar with the band entirely and is still learning about them, this is really powerful stuff. Very, very powerful stuff. Like he just stumbled out of an insane asylum.
Just a wordless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and all is well. I will find a center in you. I will chew it up and leave. I will work to elevate you. Trust that I'll break it down. Mother Mary, won't you whisper?
Look how he's kind of twitching. It's like he's getting shocked.
I'll work to elevate you. Trust that I'll break it down. Mother Mary, won't you whisper something about the past that done?
Damn.
Just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and all is well. I will find a center in you. I will chew it up and leave.
Okay, I'm going to pause here real quick because they're building to something. I don't want to pause in the middle of it. On a completely opposite note. So I believe this is Paul playing bass. Am I correct on that, or was this after he left? Danny, if you watch this, let me know. And slap me upside the head if I'm wrong. But it'll be a long drive to do that. It is funny. He sort of got this clean-cut boy band almost look, and then surrounded by Maynard's terrifying, insane prophet look, and Adam looks like a normal guy, but he's got the rock and roll hair obscuring his face. It's an interesting visual contrast. Okay, I'm going to go back because I missed a vocal bit because I was kind of getting into the proceedings here. Yeah, believe it or not, like right now, this actually might be my favorite Tool song. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Can't wait to see what Danny thinks of that. But yeah, Maynard had some killer vocals back here.
Just a worthless liar. I'm just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and all is well. I will find
Okay, again, I'm not.
out to break it down. Mary, won't you whisper something about the past and done? Mother Mary, won't you whisper something about the past and done?
Damn it. So what I wanted to say was there you could hear some of that distortion start to enter Maynard's voice. It didn't go into a full-on harsh vocal, but it was just an additional layer of anguish on top of his vocals. And again, it sounded great. His top notes on this are really blowing me away. And I'm going to blow my computer away in a different way if it doesn't stop buffering. Because we are nothing if not tech issues to channel. All right, you ready, computer? Maybe my computer's not sober. Or maybe it's scared of Maynard too. I don't know.
I'm just a worthless liar. I'm just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and all is well. I will find a center in you. I will chew it up and leave. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. I can't wait not be sober. Just want to start this over. I can't wait sleep forever. I just want to start this over.
I can't help but wonder if there was someone like maybe he was thinking about jumping on stage and then Maynard went into that convulsion bit and he just turned around and legged it in the opposite direction. Yeah, so I had no idea what to expect from Sober. I just know that it's sort of like the song that Tool fans are tired of hearing about. But I'm here to tell you guys, there's a reason that people are talking about it. That was a fucking great song. Uh, Picking a favorite off of Undertow, I'm gonna go with probably Swamp Song right now. Before I heard that, but yeah, that is far and away my favorite track from Undertow. I'm assuming that's on Undertow. God damn it, I have got to study. But seriously, Great ominous groove. There were some sort of guitar lines that almost had like a not as far as a note choice, but they kind of had a bendy, slidey, almost Middle Eastern flair, but just with more, I guess, less exotic scales. Um, Danny Carey is, of course, a beast. Didn't cut loose a whole lot here, but he did his damage. Yeah, Maynard was definitely the star of the show there. Loved his vocals on that. Love how clean and piercing that they were. Love how he seemed to have a fuller sound here than I've heard from him in the studio. Loved his use of distortion later in the song. Yeah. So, yeah. that if I was drunk, I'd probably stop drinking. But no, seriously, on a serious note, that's just a fucking amazing song. Yeah, and you could definitely tell Tool was destined for some pretty amazing things. Anyway, OG team, hope you enjoyed this reaction. Definitely going to be more along the lines of this coming. And I'm so happy I did this because that song is definitely going on the playlist. But thank you guys so much. Hope you're enjoying the members area. Let me know in the comments more stuff you'd like to see, more stuff you'd like to hear. It's constantly evolving. But yeah, mental health is real. Tool is real as fuck. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Thank you guys so much for your contributions. Be seeing you around very soon.